Welcome to Sun Tarot. This is monthly reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. All the placements are welcome. Today we will check your energy for the month of November, which is your birthday month. So happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. We will go through the present energy. We will see a little bit from the past and also take a glimpse for the future. I'll also check your relationships, your health situation, and your stability. Okay, so we'll go through all those aspects today. Get comfortable and let's see what do we have here for our Scorpios. We have Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. We're checking first the past energy. Could be a recent past or it could be, something that is happening for a few months already. Let's see. Okay. So Scorpio, there's something on your mind that is keep lingering, for some time already. You see there, you may have sleepless nights. You may, try to go away from this situation that happened in the past, but you keep being reminded all the time. So, maybe you're trying to not get too emotionally attached to it, and then you want to go to sleep, and then suddenly all those thoughts about this past situation or something that happened comes up, okay? Now, it can be related to some type of opportunity that felt like it's something very exciting and, something you were very passionate about, but for some reason it lasted more shorter than you realized, right? So it was like a flame that bloomed and then went away. And maybe you're still figuring out why this occasion showed up so quickly and disappeared as quickly, right? Maybe for some of you, this is like a new connection or a new passion or a new career that you think could be nice, but you're still hung up on the past thoughts, okay? So it could connect differently. But for some reason, I feel like this is something that it's in the past and it didn't work out and it's still lingering. So you're kind of like in your past, it feels like you didn't figure out something there. We will see what's happening at the moment. But so far, there's some thoughts that keeps on coming back. And you may have, sleepless nights or overthinking something that happened. Okay, we have Page of Swords. Yeah, you see, it kind of like blocks the new ideas that may come currently. A Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, yes. Look at that. So, Scorpio, you cannot really move forward with new thoughts, okay? New ideas, they cannot really come because there's something that it's unfinished from the past, okay? Basically. Usually that card says it, but the world is giving me even bigger confirmation that you haven't learned something from the past. So right now it's hard for you to start something new because you didn't finish one cycle, right? So for example, if you would like to start a new relationship, the problems from your past one may come back because it's not healed. If you're trying a new job, the lack of information that you had that you didn't fulfill, right, they're coming back. Or maybe the way you felt at the past job will transform to the current one, right? So there's something in the past that you need to figure out. I think that you don't want to do this, and you're stepping more into very like independent energy. So you're like, whatever, I don't need what it was. I don't need to figure it out. I'm gonna just, do my thing, make my money, and fulfill everything alone. And Nine of Pentacles is not a bad energy on its own. Like it's good that you want to be independent, but being part of being that, right, is to taking a look into that past and really understanding what happened to you so you can heal. It's not just ignoring it and trying to do everything alone, right? So I feel like at the moment you may be conflicted because you really want to move forward. You're tired. I feel like this exhaustion from the past, and you want to move forward, but the world in the reverse is a strong reminder that it's better to resolve whatever that is, so you don't bring it to the next thing, right? And when I say it's better to resolve, I'm not saying you have to contact someone from your past, for example. I don't think that's the case. The case is to let yourself understand what happened, admit your rights and wrongs. I admit that you've been, for example, hurt or disappointed or angry, all those feelings that we don't want to feel, that sometimes in the world they're looked at as weak, right? All of that you need to resolve. Those are those crows that are coming with you, right? Before you can step into a new cycle. And that new cycle doesn't have to be like necessarily like a new job or a new relationship that I mentioned before. It can be just something new for you. So like, yes, you living your fulfilled life alone. It can be also that, but without the resolving that past, it can't really happen, right? It feels like your new ideas are clashed by that past presence that wasn't resolved yet, okay? So I would highly recommend you to take a look into that, because it would be a shame to not move forward, right? When the opportunity is here. I'll be a bit more specific regarding relationship, money-wise and stuff like that as we move forward, but for now I just want to show you generally what's your energy. Let's see how that reflects into a possible future. Let's see what may happen moving forward. It was like this, and then we have yeah. Okay, so I feel like overall you're trying to make small steps, like being happy, but also being open to others and to the world, right? So with the Page of Cups and Three of Cups, I feel like you're it's not like you're closing yourself off. You're actually doing the opposite. You're trying to take baby steps towards other people, towards socializing, toward being happy, maybe hang out with friends, maybe discovering new connections, romantic or not. The thing is that you see, I feel like you're jumping, skipping something, right? I don't see you paying attention to that healing that it's here. And you can try skip it and do it without that healing, right? But at some point it will cut up to you. With the Temperance in the reverse, it says that you're not being patient enough with yourself, and maybe like detailedly oriented. And you're kind of, again, like you're trying to, in my opinion, escape that pain and that, disappointment from the past, instead of facing it head on and resolving it. So you'll just, trying to be on your way, and I see a lot of like craving for newness, like new world, new you, new job, new friends. And that's okay, but you need to have that period of time when you're alone, which currently I feel like you're craving for it, but in all the good aspects and not the aspects where you have to face your shadows, right? So Temperance, you need more patience. And again, I feel like you need to revisit some type of hurt that you've taken with yourself. It can be something recent, but it can be also something from the very far past. Maybe you are freshly adult for some of you, and you're just trying to like create your new path, but you didn't resolve your past issues, right? Or I don't know, you moved in a different city, or you've completely changed like your area, your surrounding, but because of the hurts of the past, you will bring it up to this new surrounding, and you don't want that, right? So I would highly recommend to just like focus on that. Overall, there's a nice energy, because I feel like you're coming from a very like obsessive place to a very like new and discovery and fun, but again, it has to be healed before you fully acknowledge what's happening right now. So how does relate to connections, romantic connections? Okay, well, look at that. I like this energy. It's nice in some ways. Okay, so the Fool in the reverse, again, you see there's oh my God, you again, you want to risk it all, Scorpio. I kind of feel like the Fool in the reverse is someone who wants to start new, right? It's craving for that new beginning. It is exactly what I just said. It's craving for that new beginning, but in the reverse, it's a bit too risky. So I would say it's because you haven't healed from something, and you will start jumping into like a new connection for a lot of you Scorpios. Or if it's not a new connection, it's a new chapter within your connection, but you're ignoring something that hurts you recently. There's something that is not being addressed on your behalf, and you're taking that hurt with you, and you're trying to just move past it. You're like, whatever, it's not attached to me, right? Maybe some of you are trying to just be independent even if you're within the connection, but with this Fool, I feel like you're risking taking next steps or like engaging with someone new while you're still healing, or while there's still stuff that you didn't resolve within yourself regarding that connection. Okay, so it's, you will see how that fits your story, Scorpio. You can also let me know in the comments, but I would highly recommend to take a pause, maybe even like advice from others, maybe who could give you new ideas how to kind of navigate this chapter of your life, and I would take things very, very slowly and be way more patient than you seem to be here. Okay, there's something nice, there's a new beginning, but you need to just, because you don't want to do what you did in the past, like just go fully blindly, and then the flame burns completely and there's nothing created, right? I feel like you want to create something, but for that you need to be a bit more cautious. Okay, it's not because I feel like there's someone who you're dealing with that is bad or something like that. No, I don't see that energy. This is all you. This is you figuring out what you want, how you want it, and what you don't want to repeat. Okay, so you can move and show up within this new situation more maturely, and more clean, I want to say, from this like past, or like your thoughts that are lingering there. Okay, for the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, when it comes to your material matters, I feel like you're scared to you're very tightly hold on to what you have materially. So it can be your job, it can be your money at the moment, tight money. I wouldn't spend too much. Okay, it seems like you are more into the saving mode than spending mode, and I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of stuck within your expansion. Like you want to move further, maybe within your job, or like investing, or maybe creating new new ways of making money, right? But like for some of you, for some reason, you have so many ideas, but like the path is blocked. Again, maybe it's because of the past. Maybe there's some debts, maybe there's some agreements that you have with previous companies and stuff like that kind of not allow you to move forward. I see you're very focused on your self-development within money as well, and I think it will come, but you need more patience and you need to act more strategically, right? So finish all the unfinished ends from the past, right, regarding your money. This is not a month to spend. This is a month to be very analytical and very practical with it. I don't see you getting broke, but I see you being tight and need to adjust to this period of time so you can move forward and then gain more, right? Maybe for some of you soon you want to like develop something creative, like a more creative idea, more creative projects, more creative career. But for now, you kind of need to establish where you are financially, so you even have the possibility to start doing it. Okay. For some of you, I feel like also maybe you want to move out on your own or something like that, because Four of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. It's kind of like being stuck in this security, but it's not enough, right? So you want to move forward. Maybe you'll find some people who will help you with that, like moving out, from your home to your friends or stuff like that. But again, patience. This is not the month to do so. It is the month where those ideas are blooming, so you need to adjust for future actions. Okay. So I think you Scorpios can be patient, so keep it up. And overall, I'm really happy about this energy. The Empress energy is beautiful, and it speaks about growth overall in your in your health area, in your physical, mental space. It feels like all of this is like a chapter for growth. So again, like currently, I would advise you strongly to take a look into all those energies from the past that are lingering, so you can kind of resolve them. This is a time for healing, for adjusting, and soon there will be the beginning of some type of growth, right? Either creatively or emotionally. So that wants to happen, but you need to first resolve it. For a lot of you, your mother can be a very important aspect in your life at the moment. So, depend on that if you can. For others of you, you'll become a mom. So for some of you, there can be a pregnancy coming. If you don't want to be pregnant, then be careful, because there's high chances to get pregnant. Okay. Same for males. Watch out to not get someone pregnant if that's not the goal. But for some of you that it is, it's there's a huge opportunity in November to get pregnant. Okay, so that would be the reading, Scorpio. Okay. I want to also see some messages to kind of close this reading. Some oracle messages. What do we have here? Overall, I think it's a nice month. It's a month where you can complete that world card, right? So complete the world. It's beautiful also because you have completion, right? Before you risk. And then you have growth and patience, right? So you just need to be patient. That growth is coming, but you need to do it smartly, right? Not hasty. We have full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Wow, beautiful. And I agree, but in order to do that, you need to know the real you, right? You really need to know what hurts you, what you want, where's that heading. So it's the time to really kind of establish your authenticity within the world, right? Very beautiful. And also for a lot of you, I feel like you maybe are scared or you don't want to admit something, and that's part of being you, right? So show the world the real you, admit for yourself even what can you deal with, and what you've dealt with in the past that maybe was heartbreaking, right? Or hard. And beautiful, we have self-love. Today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take the time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself, and I am grateful for who I am. Once again, look at that. So authentic. And, not all of us think that self-love is really what it is. So for a lot of us, we think, oh, self-love is a nice bath or just admiring your looks. But actually, self-love is facing those demons that hunt you and establishing that stability you crave for you, right? So showing up for yourself even when it's hard. And I think that's what you will be doing this month, Scorpio. So very nice. I'm really excited for you. Let me know how it went in the comments. If you like this video, you can subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you next month. So all the informations for the booking and for my other channels are down below. Thank you so much. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a great birthday.